She living it up when she out there, doing it with no fear. Hey, bubble your body for the up top boss. Bad man a fuck your baby, your top class. Cocky, jump up in a belly like say you're upscotch. Remember me get top notch, every girl a drop class.
Hey guys, welcome to the Sheree Show. Starting off, jumping right into this video, we're going to need a dome cap, some Bump Collection 27 piece, glue, combs, clips, and flat irons. I have the big and small ones and a shaving comb. We're going to also need some foaming mousse and some spritz. And also the blow dryer with the nozzle. Then here's me putting on the bag on my mannequin head. I grabbed the scrunchie to tie it so it can be tight, and I use this method to not get any glue on my mannequin head. So now I'm putting the mannequin, fitting it perfectly to the mannequin head. And now I start by outlining where I want the glue to go. And then here you see me making the air section. So basically I use the glue to map out where I want to go. So now we grab the smallest length of hair in the pack to do the back hairs. Now here is where I start mapping out where I want the short hairs to go. To some, this may be a messy method, but it's very easy for me, so I can basically know exactly where I'm laying what length of hair. We're going to go in with the next section of hair, the second length of hair. And now here I'm sectioning off basically my section of where I want to lay the second layer of hair. Basically, I'm cutting off the wig cap as if it was on my head. So I didn't section off this lower part, this like kind of a cute triangle part. I don't do this along with the back hair because I want this to lay in a different way. So when I laid the back hairs, I laid them straight across. These are going to be kind of on a slanted angle to give me that front baby hair, not really baby hair effect, but to help me do the finger waves towards the ending of the style. Now here I am going in, retouching up maybe a mistake I made. Now going forward, making sure that it's laying down nicely. You can, if you mess up, you can always go back wherever you mess up at. It's not sewing, it's glue, and it's easier, cheaper and easier. So now here I'm mapping out where I want the hair to go. So for the second layer of hair, the second longest length of hair, you want to bring it from ear to ear. So from the front side of the wig cap. Like as I'm doing right now, I'm adding the glue to go from one side to the other side, which is different from how I laid the back of the hair, because from the back of the hair, I laid it from just kind of like in a square shape, because the back of our head, you got to think about it, is shorter, and then our ears are next to it. That's why I mapped out the ears. So now we're at the third and final length of the hair, which is the longest. And we are going to lay this layer of hair down in a circular motion. We lay this down in a circular motion so it can create the illusion of that it's our real hair. This is not a lace front, so we don't have a part. So we have to create the illusion that it's still our hair without using a part. So here's the last step. And this comes included in your box. You don't have to buy anything additional. And it's a centerpiece. So here I am laying down the glue in a circular shape so that it covers more surface of the actual closure piece. I use the blow dryer to give it more of a tackier stick. Normally, if you glue it down, or if you lay the hair down right when you lay down the glue, it actually takes a while to dry. It can seep through the hair. I found out that this is the better method for me. I know other people definitely do it, but this is definitely the way to make it tacky before you lay the hair down, so you can eliminate it from seeping and getting onto the hairs. Okay, sis. Yes. So now I know we're looking like Granny Sunday best, but we're nowhere near finished. Now it's getting into the time to style it. You guys, I lost some footage. I'm so upset. But basically, what I did in that last clip was I put it on my head to where I wanted my finger waves to lay. So now I put it back on here. Now I'm doing the finger waves. You need a lot of mousse, ladies, a lot of mousse. Your finger waves do not have to be perfect. We're going to comb them out. This part is just molding the way you want the hair to go. If you need a tutorial on how to actually do finger waves, it's YouTube. I know it's so many out there, but if you guys want me to make a video of actually how to actually make finger waves, I can definitely get more into detail, more closer up, maybe even a longer length of hair to actually show how to actually do the finger wave method. However, this is not the best way of making finger waves. These are not perfect finger waves. However, it's working for this style, honey. Now this part is the most important part. This is how the front will lay on your face. You can decide wherever you want your part to go, wherever is best for, your size face, wherever you like your parts. But I like my parts on the left side, and then I do the finger waves coming towards the front. Once again, you're using a lot of mousse, and here I am showing you. I just did 2 big ones. Like I said, we're going to comb this out. Now this is our 3rd or 4th, but final side. So I know it may look difficult to combine your side finger waves with the ones that you already created from the back, but it's really not hard at all, ladies. You put your finger in the same position that you have the back ones, and you just rake your comb going towards the same way that the back ones are going. It doesn't have to be perfect, but all you have to do is make sure it's going in the same direction. loving these finger waves. I don't know about you guys, but this is giving off sexy 30 and over vibes, okay? So I remember at the beginning I told you guys and I showed you guys that I had Got To Be Glue and I had this Suave holding spray. The Suave holding spray to me is better because it's a little more lightweight. Got To Be Glue is kind of hard. It's not kind of hard. It's actually really hard and firm. And it basically wouldn't do this look any justice because we're combing out the finger waves. So now I am laying down my hair wraps. I believe that's what they're called. I had these things for years. I use them for my edges when I'm laying my wigs. But basically it's just another way of kind of molding. And I lay this all over the hair. I leave one section out at the top because that hair is not going to move. And it, you know, you don't need to use an extra strip for that spot. The hair is not moving. Now you want to sit your mannequin head or wig, or even if you're doing this on a person or yourself, you want to sit under the dryer. I am at home, as you can see. I bought this little nice handy dandy, I don't even know what it's called, but it's some type of hair dryer. You plug up your actual dryer to the back of it and it blows it up and it feels like you're under a dryer. Oh my God, when I tell you this is a life-saving tool, it is a life-saving tool. Previously, I was a GNA working in a nursing home, and oh my goodness, I had a patient that come from the hair store, not from the hair store, but come from the hair salon and hate sitting under the blow dryer. Oh my God, she told me about this. I ordered from Amazon, a lifesaver. So I left it on for about, I say 30 minutes, and then I cut the wrapping paper off. You don't want to pull it off or untie it because it will mess up the shape of the hair. However, it's dry. I mean, maybe you can do it, but I would not recommend doing it because, as you can see, some of my parts are not all the way dry, but it's still fine. Now we have dry finger waves and they are looking good. They're giving me life. So now I'm not combing them as in I'm just combing the hair out. I'm combing them in the direction that I molded them. I also grabbed some oil to, bring back the shine after putting all that spray in your hair. So basically I'm just combing in the direction that the finger waves are going to loosen up the spray. Have reached the ending of the video. I continue to bump out some of the hair to give it a little bit volume, but other than that, we're done. We're ready to put her on. We're ready to go on to town. I mean, all I did was go to the store because of quarantine, but she's ready because she's a wig. She's ready whenever this is lifted to go outside. When I go outside, ciao, honey. This video was definitely a challenge. My first YouTube video. I'm so excited. I hope you guys really like it. I cannot wait to make more content for you guys. So definitely like, comment, and subscribe because I'm definitely coming as a hard hitter. Okay, honey? Like, I'm not even playing. I'm so ready. even though this was a very hard video to accomplish, being though it was my first video, I did it on my phone. Even though I have cameras, I don't know, I thought it was going to be easier. No honey, it is not. Space is not on my phone. Okay, so the trials and tribulations I had to go through to finish this wig, honey, it was a lot. But although it was a lot, I had a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to do it again.